Now announcing it will be revising all green cards issued to citizens from 19 countries.
Yeah, tonight the Muslim community across the 5 boroughs is bracing for those changes. Our Giovanni Diaz is live in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, with how this change could impact people in our community. Gio.
Yeah, Ernie, a lot of people will be impacted by this. The White House says that this move is actually to improve national security. But the problem is the Muslim community is responding tonight, saying that they feel targeted.
Here we are, me, myself, trying to advocate for our vulnerable community members.
We met Yamina just as the volunteers she works with were getting ready for a food distribution in Brooklyn. Each week, members of the nonprofit Halal Food Connections come together to help underserved immigrants in New York City. But on Friday, there was an added layer of concern.
Just recently, these past couple of weeks, there have been multiple ICE raids in Sunset Park to a very particular community that I serve and service. In our food pantry lines, many of these recipients are afraid to even come and show up to receive very simple and very bare minimum needs. Once you build a system and you feel like you have a process set up and set out for success, something just comes and just throws you off your gate instantaneously, and it's really exhausting.
This comes as the Trump administration announces new efforts to crack down on immigration from what the White House calls high-risk countries. After a deadly shooting involving members of the National Guard in Washington, D.C. by a refugee from Afghanistan, the Department of Immigration Services is now saying it will consider, quote, country-specific factors when reviewing immigration requests. 19 countries were cited, most of them of Muslim faith. And do you think your community is being targeted?
Absolutely, yes.
For this immigration attorney, the move puts the federal government in a tough spot, trying to boost national security while also making sure policies remain fair. Do you think there was a need for this at all?
The folks that I've seen come are not people that I would be concerned, like what happened with this the shooter up in D.C. It seems like there's a need for it. I don't disagree with that. We want to make sure we know who's coming in here. But at some level, I mean, how far do you go, and how much can you know?
Of course, so many questions still to be answered tonight. In the meantime, I'm actually looking here at President Donald Trump's Truth Social. He's saying that he plans to, quote, pause all migration from third world countries. But so far, the White House has not announced exactly what countries he's referring to. Reporting live in Brooklyn tonight, I'm Giovanni Diaz, Pix 11 News.